Jerry, this is the video of your chipping. The one on the right, let's play this full speed. Just look at the movement on the right. See, this is with your 60 degree, and here's kind of the kiss of death with respect to chipping. That's causing you all sorts of problems. Something I just noticed here looking at your video again is you've got your thumb down the shaft. Now what's that going to do is it's going to prevent you from really setting your wrists. It's almost like a putter grip. And so the set and hold thing can't really take place as smoothly as we want. So I would take that right thumb and put it more in a conventional full swing position. That allows you to set it. And the good guys will set that thing straight back. So the club head comes straight back, but so does the hands. And they always talk about the cupping that left wrist, so you can see the wrinkles in your wrist. That allows you to get in a toe-up position, and the club going straight back, club head going straight back, and the hands going straight back. So we want to get, in your number one mission is to get the club parallel to the hands. It'll be the shaft will be right along your toe line, just like in the real swing, and the toe of the club will be up. So toe up at that position, but you want, it's hard to tell in this perspective. Actually, in this perspective, we want the shaft parallel to the ground at impact, so it'll be over this blue X, the head of the club, but it'll be straight up. So if you get in that position, that's really going to make the chipping easier. So you want to take, for you, a bigger backswing with a toe-up club at the end of the backswing. So this is the number one chip shot. So you get parallel to the ground. Your arms from a face-on position would be like 730, something like that. So, and you know, we were talking about using for 20 yards a 60 degree with this size backswing isn't going to make it. So, and another thing I'd do is, you can't really tell it here, but you've got the club face open, and so it's pointing out right. So we want to start with square. That'll keep the ball lower, hands in front, a square club face. If you do have to go up over a bunker, then instead of opening it up, you can move the ball a little up in your stance. But you know, this chip when you started is actually good technique, with exception of its closed club face and the shaft has been dragged inside. But as you come through on this one, see the club face, you close it down here, so you're kind of flipping at it. See, you're setting up the swing to hook this thing. And then you let the club pass your hands, and at the end you are even having the club up over your shoulder, like a half swing type thing. You smoothed it out when you used that aiming rod up the shaft that would bump into your side. So you got to work on that follow through. The idea is you want the club to stop right here, but we want it facing the ceiling, so you can put your iced tea right on the top of that. Okay, and what you have is you couldn't balance you couldn't balance a beverage on that. And that just means you're hitting and rolling over. Really tough to control the distance with pressure. Now on the right side, I'm sorry, on the left side, this is your first chip shot. This is pretty good. Look at this. I'll run this full time. So just look at the left side. See, you know, here you actually, you know, oops. I like this little forward press. Your hands are nicely in front. If I were to change anything, I'd put more weight on your left side so that your chin would be in front of the ball. See, where your chin is where we bottom out. So I would like to see it, you know, maybe 70% of the weight on the left side, so you're almost looking back at the ball. Same thing with putting your head. Actually, this one, you did it better here the first shot than you did later shots, because you were actually, you can get by with this, but you were turning it like that at impact. And you stopped it right here. This is wonderful. You didn't stop it on the right one here or subsequent ones, but that is really good technique. I'd like a little bit wider stance, maybe so there's, you know, maybe 2 or 3 inches between your feet, and that left foot should be a little bit open. But, you know, and when we finished, you know, even when we finished without that stick hitting you in the side, the shaft was kind of like over here and the club face had flipped at it. So we want to get back, you know, back and forth, boom, boom. So toe up to face up, toe up to face up. Yeah. But this action with your lower body is really good. Maybe just a little late, but I like you kept turning. Now when you dig in because of a closed club face, number one, but number two, if you shut down your lower body and see the left side now, see how you're moving through that thing and your body doesn't stop? When you hit it fat or thin, that lower body stopped and you end up flipping it, hitting it thin or fat. But this action is really good. Maybe you should never warm up. Just kidding. So, you know, I like this action, except it's closed and it's not a full backswing. So